Edinburgh.
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 So we still don't quite know how to pronounce the name of the city. As a Canadian, I would be saying Edinburgh, but I keep hearing the locals say Edinburgh. So that's what we're gonna go with for the rest of our video.
Well, as you can probably tell, we're not in Kansas anymore, and by Kansas I mean Chiang Mai, Thailand. Look at what we're wearing in our winter clothes. Today, we're exploring Edinburgh for the first time. This is our first impressions video. The views of the castle are phenomenal from here. It's time to go climb up for an even better vantage point.
And to get there, we are going up Granny's Green Steps.
Screw this hat. I've got myself a proper Scottish winter trapper.
More like I've inherited his hat.
Christmas spirit here in Edinburgh.
Go on the Ferris wheel. It's going to be a 10-minute ride, and hopefully we'll get some nice views of the city. And we are moving! We're only halfway there, we're gonna go even higher up.
Are you scared?
Yes, and we're not even at the top yet.
Neither of us like heights at all. We're probably using up all of our courage points doing this.
Oh yes. Oh yes, all for the viewers, right?
3 million years ago.
There's been a lot of ginger sightings here in Edinburgh. I fit right in.
Meal in Scotland, so we've decided to go with something very typical. We are going to be eating the national dish, which is haggis. So let's go into whiskey rooms. So today's meal is all about haggis, and we are starting with haggis spring rolls. So let's see what those are like.
We've had a lot of spring rolls lately in Thailand, Vietnam, different places in Southeast Asia. Never haggis. And it's also our first time trying haggis.
Oh, hot.
Is it hot?
I'm pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah. Haggis is good, people. Yeah.
Ooh, those are hot. Wow, so many flavors. Delicious. I think I found myself my new favorite spring roll.
Haggis spring roll. So for those of you who aren't familiar with haggis, it's a savory pudding made from sheep's pluck, and that means the sheep's heart, liver, and lungs. And if that doesn't sound appetizing enough, it's wrapped in the sheep's stomach, and it also includes spices and some oats and onions. So that's what we're going to be trying.
It's time to cover this bad boy in some gravy.
Oh my, look at that.
So haggis is served with Neeps and Tatties, which is basically turnips and potatoes. First bite. So we got lots of haggis here. Neeps and Tatties. Lots of gravy.
The verdict?
That's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. That is not an acquired taste. I love it. Very first bite. You like it as much as I do?
It's a really nice, rich winter dish. Like, normally I don't like organs. I've had liver before and it has a very strong flavor, but somehow when it's all mixed together and they add the spices and the gravy, it's perfect. I like it. I like haggis.
And it's a cold day today, so I'm trying something else very Scottish here, a nice warm drink. It's called a hot toddy. It's got hot water, whiskey, lemon, and honey. Ooh. That sounds good to me.
Take a sip.
Yeah, goes down nice.
Yeah, I want to try it too. Okay. First sip of the hot toddy. I'm not sure I've ever even tried whiskey, so let's see how it is in a hot drink. It's nice, it really warms you up, but it's not as strong and overpowering as I thought it would be, so it's nice. It's also very aromatic because they put some cloves in the lemon.
I think
It's like Christmas.
so far you're liking Scottish food.
What's your name?
Sam.
Sam, how you doing, man? This
I'm
is a
great.
clamshell. We're doing a deep fried Snickers, a Twix, and we've got yourself the Mars bar already.
We've already got the Mars bar over there.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
All you do is just unwrap it. Stick it in the batter. I can't tell you that because that's my secret.
A secret recipe.
Of course. The Twix. 1, 2.
Mix it around.
Just mix it around. Give it a little shake. And voila, there it goes.
Oh, that looks good.
And then we'll go for the Twix.
Here's the Twix.
The Twix. There you go. One. Almost just the same, so.
And how long do you put them in there?
We'll just keep it until about 2-3 minutes, and just wait until like because we have to buy the separate
Yeah, yeah.
because we sold so many.
Yeah.
And this is just for the Mars bars.
This is just for the Mars bars
No, it's
only.
just for the Mars bars only.
Oh, awesome.
So the temperature of this is at 170 degrees, and while the batter cooks, the chocolate will melt. So the batter will cook before the chocolate will melt.
Oh.
So it kind of got that contrast where
Perfect.
to keep the chocolate inside.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It's good.
So we've been hearing lots about the Mars bar, but Sam here went overboard and tried 3 different chocolate bars that have been deep fried. So what do you have?
Well, at the recommendation of the guy at the chip shop, he recommended I also try the Snickers and the Twix bar. So we've got it all right in here.
Let's unwrap that.
Wait, I don't want to drop it here. Okay.
Let's see that thing of beauty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
All right, so which is which?
So I believe this is the Snickers.
Okay.
We've got the 2 Twixes here, and that's the Mars bar.
All right.
And you're feeling a little queasy today, so I'm gonna be the one trying them all.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Enjoy.
So first up, and you can tell they really feel as though they've been, you know, deep fried and melted. Like this is
They're all gooey?
This is flimsy in the hand.
Ew.
So yeah, this is a Mars bar. I can tell from the what's
Take a
seeping out.
bite.
Oh wow. That is so much better than just having it on its own. It's all melted inside.
Gooey.
It's
show
gooey.
us.
And you've got the crispiness from the batter on the outside. One more bite.
Okay, next up, Twix.
So next we got the Twix. This one's a little longer. Oh wow.
Is it still crunchy?
Yeah, it's still crunchy on the inside. You can see this. All the chocolate is melted from the outside. It's just so much better than having it normally.
And the best for last?
Best for last, my favorite of all these bars is the Snickers, so I have high expectations for the deep fried version here, the battered version. It just melts all the caramel and the chocolate inside and the peanuts. Oh,
Let's see the inside of it. Hold it steady. Ooh.
that is amazing.
Okay, so you've tried all 3. Which was your favorite?
Definitely the Snickers,
Why?
because I love Snickers bars, and this just enhanced it. So it's not surprising that taking something that's already unhealthy and making it even unhealthier would make it taste better.
So this morning we are at the Loony Dook, and it's a bit of a tradition here in Scotland that the day of New Year's people jump into the freezing waters of the Firth of Forth, and it's all to raise money for charity. So we're gonna watch them do that.
Are you gonna do it?
No way.
So there's a man wrapped in bubble wrap that nearly floated away. The rescue team picked him up in the water. So that was one of the coolest, craziest, and I must say zaniest events I've ever seen. I'm glad that I was behind the lens and didn't go into the water. Everyone looks freezing cold now.
So this afternoon we are going to be doing a little bit of a taste test. So we raided a Scottish supermarket and picked out some items that we thought looked very local. So we're gonna try those and see what they're like.
Yeah, overall we've got 5 different things, 2 beverages, and 3 things to eat.
So first up, I'm going to be trying something called Irn Bru, and apparently after whiskey, this is Scotland's second national drink. And it looks like a regular fizzy drink. It kind of looks like it could be orange flavored, but I hear it's just sweet and it doesn't really taste like fruit. Oh, I'm gonna need help opening this. Thank you kindly. So it smells very sweet and sugary. Doesn't smell like orange. It's a bit like cream soda, maybe? It's just really, really sweet, like sweeter than Pepsi or 7-Up.
Oh yeah?
How is that?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of cream soda as well, which isn't my favorite beverage. So overall, I don't think I'm gonna be an Irn Bru man anytime soon.
Next up,
We've got Mackie's of Scotland's Haggis and cracked black pepper flavored chips.
or crisps as they like to call them here.
Right, exactly. Chips here would be referring to like French fries, so we're gonna call these crisps. Let's open these up here. These appear to be like kettle style chips. Crisps, I mean, kettle style crisps. Let's try this. Yeah, you can tell it has a smoky flavor.
Can you taste the haggis?
Yeah, kind of, but I mean, it has more of a sort of an all-dressed smoky flavor in my opinion. I do like them. And why won't you be trying any of those delectable crisps?
Oh, well, I got really sick shortly after eating haggis, so just the name, just the sound of haggis kind of makes my stomach turn a little bit. So I'm staying away from haggis flavored chips this time around.
Which is good for me because that means I get to eat them all. I like them.
Good.
And what do we have here?
Next up we have crabbies. Here in the back it says that it's best served chilled with ice and lemon, but we have neither of those.
Room temperature. And actually,
bottle.
we don't even know if this is Scottish or not, but
I think so.
let's
It
assume.
says, following in the pioneering footsteps of the first Scots.
Well, there we go.
So,
And what is it? I think it's a ginger beer, isn't it?
ginger beer, okay.
Alcohol with alcohol. What does that mean?
Ginger beer. That's exactly what it is.
It tastes very gingery.
Yes. I don't love beer, so I'm not gonna say I love it. But it's a nice.
Does it have a strong
smell.
ginger
It smells
taste?
like ginger tea. Tell me how you like it.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot. It's got a very, it's quite sweet. I mean, normally beer doesn't have this sweet of a taste, so this is a nice refreshing beverage.
Refreshing at room temperature.
True. And we've got butterscotch chocolate. Let's give it a go. Okay, that's upside down, but that's okay. Let's try a piece of this. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you really taste the butterscotch. That is creamy and sweet and delicious.
Is this milk chocolate or is it like dark bitter chocolate?
No, it's really sweet. I love it.
Kind of reminds me of dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche chocolate, huh? Like it then?
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, normally organic chocolate isn't that great in my opinion because it's a little bitter, a bit too natural for me. This is quite nice.
She takes another bite.
It's nice and sweet. It's creamy. Shortbread cookies. This is Christmas in a tin. Smells like Christmas.
Oh, those look good.
I can tell I'm going to like this.
Nice big thick cookies. Crispy?
Not crispy. Just crunchy Christmas cookies, you know.
Gonna share those?
Maybe. You know, this would make a really nice souvenir, people. If you're visiting Scotland, get Scottish shortbread.
Those are real good. Reminds me of my mom's shortbread cookies she used to make for me for Christmas. And I would eat a lot of those.
And last but not least, we have tablet, which is a sweet treat that everyone has been talking about.
And this is what I'm most looking forward to having. This is supposed to be very much like fudge. And so I can't wait to try it. This one's whiskey flavored. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna go at this like a chocolate bar, just bite right in. Smells good. Oh wow. That is really, really, really sweet.
Is it soft, crunchy, gooey, chewy?
It's a little, I wouldn't call it crunchy, it kind of like crumbles in your mouth. And yeah, I can taste a hint of the whiskey. I mean, it's not overpowering. It's more sweet than anything else, but there's definitely a hint of whiskey.
It smells like cheese.
You bite. It's the smallest nibble ever.
Okay, it's sweet when you taste it, but it smells like cheese. I'm not kidding. Is that the whiskey smell?
Could be, yeah. Do you like it? Do you like the taste though?
Yes. Even though I'm just nibbling at it, I'm like grazing it with my teeth. It does taste nice, very sweet. The smell,
Smell doesn't do it for you.
it's getting a nay from me. Okay, so favorites. What was the best thing you ate?
I really like the tablet and the ginger beer the most.
Why?
Well, I just love to eat fudge and I like to drink beer, especially anything with ginger in it. Gingery beers,
Okay, so my favorite I would say was the shortbread cookies. Those were really nice, reminds me of Christmas. And least favorite, I would have to say the tablet, just because it smelled really bad. Like, I'm sure regular tablet is great, but the whiskey flavored one, I'm telling you, it smells like cheese. Like, go buy a pack and sniff that and come back to me.
I think the thing that we both didn't like was the Irn Bru.
Yeah, it's a bit too sweet, but terrible.
I didn't like it at all. That was my least favorite by far. Anyways, so yeah, when you come to Scotland, try out these products and try out other things and let us know what you think.
And if you have any suggestions of things that we should try while we're here in Edinburgh, just leave it in the comments below. I think tomorrow we're going to be hunting for some deep fried pizza. Number one goal, right?
Yeah, we just had the deep fried chocolate bars today, so.
Okay, toodles!